Right, fighters, went over the rules in the back. Follow the rules at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Go back to your corners.
What a stare down, and basically a title eliminator bout here in the LFA, a flyweight division. Christian Natividad going for his 9th straight win as a pro. Adrian Garcia looking to make it 3 wins in a row. We are underway. LFA's 228 main event.
Oh, wow, they're both in the center already.
High kick from Garcia, and Natividad throws a combination.
Fast hands, both guys, right hand. Lands for Garcia, longer fighter. Natividad just as fast, both these gentlemen.
Yeah, this is going to be one speed, and it's going to be fast forward.
You know, Ron, it's always a huge night for the lab out here, but they seem like they're always dominant, maybe sweeping the card. This is the first time I think they have a 500. The last few guys have come up short. I wonder how this is weighing on Natividad.
Yeah. You know, we were talking about that when you, oh, nice kick to the ribs from Natividad. When you're in the locker room and with your teammates and guys are coming back defeated, how that can affect you mentally before your fight. Did you ever have to deal with that, Gil, with the scrap pack?
Man, I actually had to fight a huge fight, and Jake Shields cornered me, and he lost afterwards that night because he used all his energy, and we said, hey, man, we're never cornering each other again, cornering each other.
Wow.
But yes, it does. Oh, beautiful jab for Natividad. Lands and gets through. Both these guys have speed.
Absolutely. No kick from Garcia. 3 wins via knockout for Garcia, 3 for Natividad. Both coming off impressive finishes.
Both guys are finding the target. I think whoever stays a little more defensively sound in these chaotic exchanges is going to have great success tonight. Oh, body shot.
Both men landing back and forth. Even fight so far as we just passed the 3-minute mark.
Natividad just swinging hard. Beautiful jab.
Another body shot.
Smart of Natividad to work the body. Oh.
And now Adrian Garcia on his back, just past the midway point of the opening round.
Garcia trying to kick him off. In the process, Natividad looking to pass. This is that heavy top pressure I'm talking about. Didn't essentially take him down, but was able to get on top. Oh, beautiful exchange.
Garcia unable to escape.
Oh, he's almost on his way up. Oh, what a scramble.
Absolutely. Natividad somehow keeping Garcia on his back, using his wrestling background. I thought the elusive Adrian Garcia was out, but somehow Natividad has been able to hold him down.
Did a really good job of riding him. Garcia doing a good job here, though. Almost up from the mount position and had the butterfly hooks in.
Some short, sharp shots being thrown by Natividad and finding the target as we're coming up on a minute to go. No title on the line in this one, so 3 rounds.
Yeah, Natividad looking sharp in all areas tonight. Confident. Looks like he's into a convictions. Now in a superior position. 48 seconds left in the round.
And there's no doubt about it that Christian Natividad has home cage advantage here in Arizona. And I have been very impressed by Natividad being able to keep Garcia on the ground here in this first round.
I agree. Garcia's doing all the right things, trying to create space, get the underhooks, and working hard. to try to create some space to get back to his feet. But Natividad is just very strong on top. A ton of bricks. You see it in his fights, and maybe an exchange to attack the leg with 10 seconds left.
Garcia grabbing that ankle of Natividad as time winds down here in the first round. Horn sounds, and what was a very close first round turned once Christian Natividad was able to take Adrian Garcia to the canvas.
Yeah, Adrian Garcia fell to the canvas, and Natividad made the best of it. Some big exchanges by both guys. You called it, Ron. Natividad going to the body over and over. I think that's going to pay dividends later on in the fight. Both guys aggressive, and there's the kick. I guess he catches the kick. Very good job, Natividad. Catches the kick, brings him down. Immediately strong pressure. The side mount position, and goes to the mount. Look at Garcia bridging over. Look at this exchange. But Garcia, I give him credit because he seemed like he could have been stuck here and just bridges and finds a way to get back to the butterflies. But Natividad was on top, and I believe wins that round.
I agree. As we get ready for round number 2, scheduled for 3, Christian Natividad with 2 minutes and 26 seconds of ground control in that opening frame. He also outstruck Garcia 39-18, landing 70% of his strikes thrown. A lot of those were coming on the ground too.
Garcia throws a right hand right out the gate.
See if Natividad tries to get Garcia down again, but it's Garcia coming in. And now Natividad looking for that takedown. Can Garcia maintain his balance? Sprawling.
Surprising decision for Garcia to close that distance.
I agree.
Put Natividad in a better situation here. Hook in. Looks like he's going to make the best out of it. Garcia does not want to be stuck grappling on the bottom this whole round.
No.
He needs to make a decision and try to free himself and get back to his feet. Beautiful wrist control by Natividad. Has the left arm trapped of Garcia. Garcia in a funky position.
Absolutely. As some blood now begins to stream from the nose of Adrian Garcia. Christian Natividad had the neck there for a moment, Gil.
Yes, he did, and I think Garcia needs to use his right hand to just peel the grip off. Oh, deep hooks are in. Garcia rolling around though.
Christian Natividad has never ended a fight via submission. Spotless 8-0 record on the line.
Garcia still looks in shape and not quite defeated here. He's not giving up. He's scrambling.
Natividad does have a one submission win back when he, in 2016, his first ever fight as an amateur.
Nice little correction there.
Absolutely. Under 3 minutes to go. Second round. Can Adrian Garcia get out of this spot and get this fight back on the feet?
You know, we saw a position like this in the main event with, was it Militia, where he was on the, his back was taken by the Japanese fighter. Was it, oh, I forget his name.
Kamakubo.
There you go, Kamakubo. Garcia was able to get up without the help of the ref, but I'm just saying sometimes the back things don't happen. They stand him up. It's a
for sure.
It's a new rule that they're trying to push to encourage the finish if there's no action. Great stepping over by Natividad to keep Garcia. Garcia almost free, getting his right elbow in, trying to pry out.
Just when you thought he was up, he is pulled back down.
Beautiful job by Natividad to just kick the ankle out of Garcia, and back he falls. A little high there. Great wrist control by Natividad.
Adrian Garcia struggling now and unable to get back up. Natividad all over Garcia. Over 4 minutes of ground control for the Hawaiian punch. And Garcia's got to be aware of that rear naked choke. Minute to go, second round. It's got to be frustrating right now, Gil, for Adrian Garcia.
Yeah, you know, Natividad doing a great job of attacking, staying busy. I think he's riding him out right now. Definitely frustrating for Garcia. You have to learn to escape. At the same time, like I said, I do like the rule. We are not fighting to the death. There is no time limit here. So sometimes you need to expedite, you know, some of these positions here.
Garcia keeping that chin down. The second round winds down. And another big round for Christian Natividad. I mean, at this point, Gil, Adrian Garcia, in my opinion, needs a finish. As Christian Natividad had 5 minutes and 40 seconds of ground control. Now listen in to both corners.
You know what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to take you down. What have you been doing? What the whole shit? Step back, up, step back, jab cross, step back, knee. He's gonna go for a shot. He's looking to take you down. You stay long, brother. After the 2 minutes, that's what I was telling you last round. You initiated the takedown too early. You initiated.
You can pull him off the cage. Let's go. One more round, baby. Let's go to work.
Good job, Chris.
That's good, brother.
Christian Natividad ready to go to work, and Carlos Espinosa telling Adrian Garcia, Gil, you've got to keep that distance. You've got to not let him get close and get another takedown.
Yeah, some good advice. So keep it standing, keep it long, be the elusive, try to land that big punch. But man, Christian Natividad has just fought a perfect fight tonight. Things have been going his way, great decision making. Feel like he's kept his heart rate down, hasn't really had to dig deep and go 10 on the treadmill.
Yeah, very composed. Both men landing, and now Garcia being backed up after a big shot from Natividad. Punches his way into another takedown.
That's the smart play by Natividad. Big punches, now on top. Feels like, from what we saw, there's potential for him to sail away with 4 minutes left and staying on top, unless Garcia gets up. But we hope Natividad tries to really open up and do some damage and press for some hard ground and pound and try to get a finish.
Yeah, you can see Adrian Garcia talking to his corner and visually frustrated at this point. But I'm with you, Gil. This is a great game plan from Christian Natividad, but he needs to work to get that finish.
Definitely, people are watching, bosses are watching. You're in control. Looks like you're up 2 rounds to 0. Take some risk.
I'm sure our current champions, Eduardo Chapolin and Marcos Degli, are watching too. Now, Natividad hammering away, but Garcia is up, but for how long? Body lock being applied by Christian Natividad. Out striking Garcia 68-35.
Garcia with the Kimura.
Wow.
Form of defense here.
Under 3 minutes to go.
He can break that grip. Oh, goes for the underhook. Back to the Kamaru would be smart. Trying to come on top. Oh, big moment for Garcia.
100% kill.
Natividad, those deep in the half guard, trying to follow the back. Now the reversal happened. Garcia's now on top, Ron, with halfway through the round.
Halfway through the round, and the biggest opportunity of the fight for Adrian Garcia.
Garcia needs to let his hands go and possibly let Natividad up in the process, but don't grapple Natividad, who can get a sweep or end up wrestling into a better position.
Garcia trying to get some strikes through, but now under 2 minutes to go. Has to have a sense of urgency here.
Great point, Ron. He's down 2 rounds to none. Needs big moments here. Oh, maybe disengage here.
The fans appreciate that Christian Natividad is back up on his feet.
One of the most frustrating things as a coach is when you have the opportunity as a striker to disengage and you stay in the grappling and allow your opponent to get right back where he wanted to be, which is here. One hook in, heavy pressure.
Big man on the back, putting that weight on. Looking to grind out another win. Garcia unable to escape, frustrated, breathing heavy. Does Adrian Garcia have a Hail Mary? As we're coming up on 30 seconds to go, Natividad continuing to attack the neck. Looking for his second finish in a row. Gil, that looks tight.
That looks like it might have snuck under there. 10 seconds to go.
Adrian Garcia surviving, but just did not have an answer tonight for a beautiful game plan from Christian Natividad.
Great, well said, right? Executed his game plan. You know, found a hole, exposed it, took complete advantage of it. You know, not upset about it. How you feeling, Adrian?
Adrian Garcia came over, he's talking to us, and he said that that was a different game plan from what I was expecting from Natividad, Gil.
Yeah, man. Well, you know, Natividad is a well-rounded mixed martial artist. Great, powerful hands, some really good exchanges, exciting exchanges. Sometimes you wish you can just tell him, hey, guys, let's use stand and bang. But that's not the sport we do. We do MMA. Natividad saw a hole, and that was the grappling department. Very strong on top. Held his opponent down, scored some points. Even when Garcia had this moment here, Natividad was patient and was able to reverse eventually, get back to the back here, ride him, continuing to attack for the choke. You know, I'm trying to encourage the finish. I'm trying to encourage him to just push a little bit harder, but easier said than done. I still take my hat off to Natividad. Did a great job tonight and was victorious. Took minimal damage. Probably could fight next week if he wanted to.
Let's do it. Come down to Brazil. That'll be our next event. LFA 229. Let's get the flyweights back in there again. I know he wanted the finish, but credit Christian Natividad for doing everything he could to try and get it, still working that rear naked choke towards the end of that fight.
Yeah, no, definitely, especially at the end, just recognizing him a short time, really blowing his arms out, really attacking the neck, squeezing hard, and look, about 10 seconds left like he got under, but moral victory for Garcia, defending that choke.
With that grappling, all indications will point to a Christian Natividad remaining undefeated. Let's now get the official word back inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds in our main event, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Christian the Hawaiian Punch Natividad.
The unbeaten streak continues.